Hello, welcome to another Yarn Advent live chat here on YouTube on my channel. And it's Wednesday, 18 December, and the time is just flying by. It's unbelievable how time is flying. How are you all doing? I was rushing. I'm still putting up this piece here on my right. We were busy in my husband's study, or his office rather, doing a lot of things there. He was painting his room as well today. And we were moving things, and I had to run and get my iced coffee and get my ice water. And I'm so happy to be with all of you. All right. Hello, Susanna. How are you doing? How are you feeling today? Hello, Laura. Okay, it seems like on this side my chat is not working, and that side my chat is working. Hello, Laura. How are you doing? I'm holding thumbs. I am praying we have clouds in the sky that actually already forecasted rain for this afternoon. Like 3 o'clock in the afternoon, it didn't happen. And there's clouds, and I'm just praying that something is going to happen and that we will have some rain coming our way. So that's what I'm rooting for and hoping for. All righty. This morning I woke up and I thought I had a migraine. Luckily, it was not a migraine. I had such a big headache, and drank some pills, went to bed again. Feel a little bit better. I went to work. I think it's just the heat. And I actually think my problem yesterday was that I did not drink enough water as I should. And hence I was not feeling great when I got up this morning, but I'm feeling much better already. So I made sure that I'm getting a lot of water, sufficient water in during the day, during this heat. Um, it's not a heat wave anymore, apparently, but I don't know. It's hot in Bloemfontein. All right. What are you busy knitting or crocheting on? So I'm so excited to show you the next stripe of the Naughty Habit Advent 24 Advent Day stripe Advent set, and I'm very excited to open up the next color of felt fibers, and I'm very excited to open up the next Advent color for Esther's yarn creation. So I am so excited to unwrap that yarn Advents with all of you. All right, let me see if I can get myself closer. I don't know how I look like. Let me just see. I feel so far away. This looks a little bit better, right? Choo, choo, shoo, shoo. Okay. Susanna says we need rain here also. I'm praying for rain for you as well, Susanna. They're in Australia. And then Miranda says, hello, Jalene, and everyone in the chat. Hello, Miranda. All right, so are you ready to unwrap all the yarny goodness? Let's start with Naughty Habit Advent, the 24 stripe Advent set. So yesterday was this beautiful purple set, right? I see there's some cat hair, Katie's hair with her. She visited yesterday while we were doing the live, and she was all over the place. So there's some hair of hers on the on the yarn tube, or the sock tube rather. Look how beautiful that is. I love this purple. So let's have a look of what is to come. Oh wow, we have this soft white, a soft pink color that is going to be next to this beautiful purple color. So we'll knit a bit on this. I haven't knitted or crocheted anything today. Back full-time working, and so there's less time for knitting and crochet, which is a shame. Hello, Anita. Rosemary says, hi all, hope you're all well. Thank you, Rosemary. I hope you're good too. Hello, Rosemary. Hello, Christine. All right, what are you working on? Let us know. So we've just unwrapped or went into the next stripe, saw what the next color is. Very excited about that. And let's have a recap on the felt fibers. I was a little bit more organized last night, and I've put them on a string like this, right? So this was yesterday's color, which is absolutely gorgeous. Those are the other colors. So it's from day 13, 14, 15, 16, and then yesterday's 17. And let me tell you, these last two colors are just absolutely, they're all gorgeous, but I mean, look at that. It's so beautiful. All right, so are we excited to see what's next? Let's have a look. Right, so day 18. I cannot believe we are at day 18 again. It's unbelievable. Let me see if the comments is working on this side already. Nope, it's not working. Alrighty. Ooh la la. Can you guess what is the next color? Like, there's two colors after this color. What do you think? What is coming after this color? Any guesses? Petru says, hi everyone. Hello, Petru. Laura says, my cousin living in Australia visited us today. They are visiting first time in 6 years. Oh, wow. So I haven't had time to cast on anything. I remember yesterday you were saying there's nothing on your needles. And I can just imagine how you enjoyed the visit from your cousin, especially after seeing them after 6 years. Maggie says, busy with my one shawl, Pelargonium. It is a free pattern, will work next week on my sweater. Oh, wonderful. We love a free pattern. And enjoy the shawl knitting, Maggie. Christine says she's busy preparing dinner. Oh, enjoy. We had our dinner already. I was doing washing already. I cleaned the kitchen. I helped my husband in his office. And now I'm spending time with you. So this is a nice break from all the busyness prior to this. Anita says, today I'm working on my Battenberg. Oh, that's awesome, Anita. Rosemary says brown and cream. Laura says maybe a darker green. And Susanna says, I was working on the next scarf number 2 by you, Anita, and it's almost time to picot bind off. But I've stopped for a sliver of caramel nutcake. Oh my goodness, that sounds so yummy. You know what? We have the ingredients now for Janet's caramel sauce. So if you, I can't remember, when did we have this conversation? Last week? Saturday, I think? Saturday? She was talking about the caramel sauce, and she actually shared the recipe on our WhatsApp general group, our WhatsApp community page. And I've got all the ingredients. So somewhere during this week, we're going to make the caramel sauce. I'm very excited. Very excited. At Maggie, Susanna says the Pelargonium shawl is gorgeous. All right. So Laura is on the right track. Look at this beauty. This is truly gorgeous. This works well. If I do this, showing you the colors like this. Look at that. It is beautiful, right? I mean, so it's going to, let me slip it on this yarn thread. There we go. It's beautiful together, right? I love it. Right, so let me quickly write 18 on here. 18. And the book. is, oh wow, the book is Oliver Twist by Charles Dickens. Please, sir, I want some more. This is a very fitting book name. Oliver Twist. Please, sir, I want some more. I love this. This is gorgeous. Good job, Laura. You were on the right track. Susanna says, yay, Aussie colors. we can debate about that. It could be Springbok colors as well, South African colors. I'm just pulling your leg, Susanna. Rosemary says, oh wow, that is absolutely awesome. I agree. It's really, really pretty. Alrighty. Then, okay, so this is felt fibers. Let me just lay it down back into this little container. Then we have Esther's Yarn Creations. Day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4. And it's coming from this beautiful bag, which was a big surprise. I love it. I really, really love it. And so we have day 5 today. Any guesses on the color? Because I had now twice, 2 days after each other, where I have guessed moss dark green, and I was totally wrong. So I don't have a guess for tonight, but I'm wondering, what do you guess would be the next color? What is your guess? Laura says the gradients fit well together. It's true, right? So yes, please let me know what you think the color will be. I'm very curious. I don't have any idea. Interesting. Two of you are saying blue. It's got to be deep blue. Let's go for blue. All right, so I'm thinking like I have to follow the masses here. Let's go with blue then. Are you ready for the unwrap? For the big reveal? All right, so let's have a look. Oh my word. Anita's also saying today, I guess it's bright blue. I don't know. Not going to be guessed because I know. Oh, Rosemary. Oh, Shima's saying grayish white. That is interesting. Let's see if she's right. Hello, Shima. Michelle. Hello, Michelle. Michelle says, oh my goodness, that is a beautiful bag. Maybe in brown orange. Okay, so we've got 3 suggestions. Blue, grayish white, and maybe a brown orange. Guess what? None of you are right. Are you ready for the big reveal? Purple, purple rain, purple rain. Look at that. Gorgeous, right? Oh my goodness. So I'm having this in the merino linen base. So it's giving you this typical, almost like tweedy look, which I love. Which is the linen does that. And oh wow, I love this. This is truly beautiful. I love it. Sorry to all those that said blue. I'm so sorry. Oh wow. All right, it's beautiful, right? Hello, Carla. How are you doing? Look at that. I'm telling you, I'm gonna use this in a colorwork sweater. I'm so excited. This, oh wow, it's gonna be gorgeous. All right, so that is all the yarny goodness for today. So let's start knitting a bit so that I can get these stripes going. I've got 2 patterns to show you. Beautiful patterns. Let me remind myself. It's 2 shawls for today. A knitting shawl and a crochet shawl. And so I'm very excited to show you all those beautiful patterns. Rosemary says, oh, that is so gorgeous. I love that color. Yes, I agree. Lynn is like stunning purple. I agree. Anita says, oh, wow, it's a nice color. Laura, still beautiful. I know, right? And then Michelle's, yes, it must be pink next. Do you think? I don't know. We'll have to see because this is such an interesting advent. It keeps me guessing, and all my guesses is totally wrong. Lishan says, hello, Lishan. Hello, apologies for being late, but so happy to catch you live. It's lovely to have you, Lishan. I'm so happy that you have joined us. How is everyone doing? How was your Wednesday? Are you still working? Are you on leave? If you're on leave, what are you up to? Carla is saying blue will be next. I think tomorrow I will guess blue as well. I think you're correct, Carla. I have that suspicion too. Definitely, definitely, definitely. Here we go into the pink for the 24-day stripe advent. It's unbelievable how the time is flying by. I cannot believe that we are on day 18. It's before we know it, it will be over and done. That makes me a little bit sad, to be honest. So I told you I woke up not feeling well, but I made sure that I drank a lot of water and took some tablets for my headache. And by midday, I felt so much better. And yeah, it was a good day in the office. It was a relatively productive day. I was in a meeting and got some work done. I'm still fighting the email war, and but grateful to be able to work. What's happening? I hear somebody going past the office, or rather my yarn. Do we call this my yarn studio, or do we call this my craft room? What do we call this space? Do we have any suggestions? I would love to have suggestions for this space. And so yes, I'm so happy that I'm able to sit with you and spend some time knitting because there was no time at all. Normally on a Tuesday, we have the cleaners coming to clean our office. And then for that 20, maybe 30 minutes, I jump in and I quickly take out some knitting or crochet and I try to just spend crocheting that time while we wait for them to be done with our office. And today I missed that opportunity because I was at another office building. So I felt a little bit like I really missed out on this opportunity, this cleaning time opportunity for me to, that's the only time, and not even every week, where I get to just quickly go to my car, take out my knitting or my crochet and do a little bit of that while I wait for them to finish out of my office. Yarn Studio. Oh wow. I wonder if does the moderators have a function to be able to ask questions, a poll? Shima, are you able to do that? Because then we can vote. Yarn Studio, Yarny Corner. Because craft rooms are not so beautiful. Lynn says Yarn Studio. That's what Philip called it the other day. Oh, yes, that's true. He said he wanted it to look like a studio. I'm with him on this one. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, he does call it like he wants it to be more like a studio. I like the Yarn Studio. Office sounds too much like work. I love the color of the wall behind you. Thank you, Michelle. We had such a great, it was a lot of fun, but it was a lot of work. And we were dead tired when we were done with the space. My feet was so sore, and but it's so worth it. It's really magnificent to see a place, an office, or not an office space, a space transform. And so I'm so grateful for this space. And let me tell you, last night when we were done with the live, I quickly set up the new one. We were actually doing a lot of research of other things, which is life related. And then after that, I sat on that chair. I wonder, okay, it is not there. Sat on that chair and I just appreciated the moment in this space because I really, 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 really love it. All right, so I don't think my moderator can pose a question. How do I pose a question? It seems like, okay, there we go. Start a poll. Would I call my office, oops a daisy, would I call my office a yarn studio? What would I call my office? Can I type here? Oh yes, I can. Yarn studio, craft room, yarn corner, craft room. What would you suggest we call this? Let's vote. Let's vote. Oh, I like that we can do these type of things. Do polls. How awesome is that? All right, Yarn Studio is running ahead with 100%. They can tell you. I don't know how many votes we have, but for now, that is a firm favorite. I mean, oh, wow. Shima says she can create a poll. Okay, right. Shima, so in future, I will ask you to do that for me. You can give it a few moments and then we can publish the results, my dear moderator. I'm very fancy. I have a moderator. You know? Did you know that I can be that fancy? I feel very fancy. It's not a big thing, but I'm very grateful. Oh no, she cannot. Oh, cannot. All right, we will have to see how we can change that, moderator. So in a few minutes, Shima will remind me so that we will publish the results of the votes. And that's a lot of fun. I like that engagement option. It's really, truly nice. Make sure to vote on the poll, she says. And remember to give this video a like while you are at it. All right, so Maggie is busy with the pelargonium shawl. What are you up, the rest of you, what are you all doing? I can't remember. Maybe you said, and if you did, I'm sorry. I forgot. Let us know what you're busy working on. I'm trying to just do a few rounds of this spread. And then we're going to dive into the pattern ideas for adults, a crochet as well as a knitting pattern. I still see clouds in the air, which makes me so happy because it's giving me the hope that it will rain. It really does. And I am currently educating myself properly on how to deal with the sock tube when I'm done. The biggest question for me is I know where to cut for toes you know, and work in toes, that's not a problem. Even to work in a heel flap, that is not difficult at all. But now to size where to put the heel flap according to your foot size, I think I have it relatively under control, but I must still do the calculations and then see if I would be able to get maybe 3 pairs of socks out of the sock tube. I think it's going to be really a push. It's going to be a challenge, but I might just be able to do it. I'm not 100% sure though, but let's see. Maybe I'll be able to do it. Both her socks, Rosemary says. Oh, wow, just socks. It seems like socks is a very easy to do, craft to do, or project to do while we are having this live, right? Because that's also what I'm busy on. I have not knitted on my Hidden Gem shawl at all. So I don't think I can show it if you want me to show you how far I am. But I've not really made any progress since, when was it? When did I really had some progress? What was yesterday? Today's Wednesday. Oh, Monday, I've knitted quite a bit on the Hidden Gem shawl. I showed you the progress last night, I think. So since last night, there's not a real change. There's no change at all. So, but if you want to see it, I can definitely show it again. You just need to ask and I'll show you. So she must just reminding you to please vote if you haven't done so, because I think let's review the results of the poll. Where is it now? Is it showing somewhere? Is the poll showing? Because I ended the poll and it's not showing. If I do it on the screen, I don't screen, not screen. I don't have any problems, but it would seem that on that, I don't know if the results was posted on your side, but I can tell you that Yarn Studio is the winner. Oh, there we go. Oh, yippee yay. Rosemary says, I'm really enjoying knitting socks. Yes, it's really very nice. Yarn Studio. So how many votes were there? There was 11 votes and Yarn Studio won. And then Yarny Corner and Craft Room did not get any votes. So Yarn Studio it is. I think I'll have to make like a room name and put it on my door. Be fancy like that. Made by Jalene's Yarn Studio. That could be fun. I could definitely do something like that. I'll keep you posted. Sounds like a great idea. Susanna says, Cat of Mindful Melbourne Maker talked about that either today or yesterday on a vlog. There's a calculator online side. Oh, wait. Who shared with me? I think it was Rosemary. Susanna, Rosemary was just, wait, I'll tell you just now. Rosemary shared with me also an Australian Vlogmas knitter that, let me just quickly see. Rosemary, was it that person? Because I think it was. And I actually watched it. Wait. Soft Talk, is it that? Let me just quickly see. Fiberbound. It was fiberbound. Susanna, please also share that video with me on WhatsApp. Rosemary shared a video from Fiberbound, also a Vlogmas video of yesterday, where she was also talking about her sock tube and placement of the heel, the afterthought heel. Did I say heel flap earlier? The afterthought heel. Oh my goodness, sorry about that. And so I was actually looking at that, and I was also having a look at the Crazy Stock Ladies Afterthought Heel tutorial as well. Very informative. And so there's a lot of information out there on the Interspace and YouTubes to be able to assist you with, you know, all this information if you want to inquire more about it. Susanna says, let me just close here. She talked about that either today or yesterday on her blog. There is a calculator online, something like 2.5 centimeters less. So the sock has negative ease or something. All right, so I think what Crazy Sock Lady is talking about is you have to, is it 4 centimeters, 2 point something inches? Oh, I'm not 100% sure now the numbers. But it's both for the toe and the heel flap that you have to subtract to get the amount for the heel for the rest of the foot to establish where you need to start your heel flap. So very interesting. But I will have it all under control when I actually start to need to do all the afterthought heels and toes cutting work. So, but I'm preparing myself. Oh dear, I have missed a stitch. Let me just quickly correct this. This story, let me just pick up the stitches, is 2 rows, not 2 rows. I've just not in totality picked that whole fiber, that whole yarn. There we go. Let me correct this. There we go. Now I can knit it. There we go. Crisis averted. 2.5 centimeters less, so the sock is negative use or something. Yes. Michelle says the 24 stripes, I required 7 stripes for the foot with the grey toes. Oh, wow. Right. So normally when I knit a sock, I count about 90 rows, and that includes my 30 rounds for my leg. So 90 rows minus the 30 rows for the leg, that excludes the cuff, is about 60 rows for my leg without the toes. That's interesting. Yes, Susanna says it may be Ali or Fiber Brown. Indeed it was. Yes, Susanna, that's right. Susanna says yes, Kat and Ali are best friends too. Oh, wow, how cool is that? They are both doing the same sock yarn advent. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, it could be inches, laugh out loud. I know that Crazy Sock Lady talks in inches. And if I'm sure that the Australian lady last night talked about Ali talked about centimeters. But she also gave she gave a YouTube tutorial that she's using for the placement, as well as a website with information on sizing of the foot. So I've looked at both of those, but Crazy Sock Lady is also a great tool to look at as well. All right, so are you ready to see the 2 patterns? The knit advent pattern suggestion for today, as well as the crochet pattern. Let's have a look. Okay, let me share my screen. I can't remember what I'm going to show you. Okay, the first one I'm going to show you is a crochet pattern. This one we can make a change. What's happening? Oh, I see. Let me just, I see things that I didn't know about. So let's try this out. It's like you're my guinea pig now, right? Let me see, how does this work? All right. So the first pattern I'm showing you is called the Advent Fringe Shawl. It's a crochet pattern. It was published in December 2020. And let me see what's happening. What's happening? I can see that you are experiencing all my. Is it showing correctly on the screen? Apologies, I'm waiting to see if this is working. All right, it's working. All right, so she ran in December 2020. It's using fingering weight yarn and a 4mm or a G size crochet hook. It's the crochet terminology used is in US terms, and the pattern is available for $6. So customize your advent fringe shawl with your favorite fade, wrap yourself in airy softness, and flaunt that fringe. So it's quite making a big shawl, 104 centimeters wide and 185 centimeters long. That's quite long. And I also like the width of it. And she used 12 Advent mini skeins and 1 Advent full skein in colors here. I don't know how big the Advent colors are, the mini skeins, but I'm sure it's all in the information there. And she's using sock weight yarn, which is a fingering weight yarn. But I mean, look at this. This is quite pretty. It's giving me joyful, like, vibes. I love it. Look at that. That is quite pretty. There's some eyelets in there. I like the shawl, the fringe idea. It's something different. That's creating a beautiful look when it's hanging around your neck, right? Look at that. That is truly gorgeous. That is beautiful. Almost looks like there's like a popcorn stitch over here within the eyelet sections over there. I might be wrong. I'm not 100% certain. I don't have the pattern. I'm not sure. But it's beautiful. Truly, truly magnificent. So what do you think about this pattern? I truly love it. It's gorgeous, right? And let's dive in and talk about the knitting pattern as well while we're at it. So the next pattern is called Wrapped in Brioche Shawl from Roxanne. It was published in November 2018. It's asking for light fingering weight yarn and using a 3.75mm knitting needle or a US 5. And it's a free Ravelry download. We love to have a free pattern as well. That is just like extra awesomeness when we see that. She's saying that the pattern is completely customizable. You can knit it as large as you like or as small as you like. We ask that you allow a minimum of 15 grams of yarn for bind off if you're knitting to 1,500 yards, which is about 1,372 meterage. She said the yarn used in this design is a unique put-up called Luxe blanks, which is a pre-knit blanks that have been dyed after the blanks have been knit. So you knit an undyed yarn into a blank, and then the dyer dyes it, and you knit them from this knitted blank. You will unravel and knit from the blanks, or if you prefer, you can put the blanks into yarn cakes prior to knitting. Right. There's also an instructional video from Stacey at Very Pink Knits for further instruction on handling these particular blanks, plus a tutorial on the brioche stitch. And so this over here, it doesn't really talk about any advents or leftover yarns or scrappy yarns, but this pattern definitely does work doing that, because you can really customize the size according to your liking, make a small little type of wrap or like scarf around your neck, or you can really like keep on going, and it will grow and grow, and hence it will work beautifully with leftover yarns, faded yarns, fade sets, advent yarn sets. It's a perfect pattern for that. And I would also say it would be an easy pattern to learn how to do brioche stitches. Look at that. It's gorgeous, right? How beautiful is that? Let me see, there's some more examples. Look how beautiful. This is also gorgeous. You can really play with colors. I always say don't be scared to play with colors. And it's not necessary that one color needs to be constant for the one color of brioche and to have an effect. You can definitely play around with your colors. So this is also gorgeous. So those are the two patterns for today. The Atom Fringe shawl, which is a crochet pattern, and the wrapped in brioche shawl by Roxanne. Alrighty, let's see. It's sad that this comment on there doesn't work today because I feel like I have to really look to the side and miss out looking at you. All right. Oh yes, it must be Ali. Kat showed today how she puts the corded needles through ready to cut for afterthought heels. Oh wow. Okay, Susanna, yes. I saw a video where somebody was saying also don't use the needles itself like DPNs, because if you have the one row put in and then you leave one row to cut, right? And then the next row you put another DPN, the stitches become tight and it becomes difficult to be able to move into that space. So having the cables, for instance, like a magic loop 80 centimeter cable, works perfectly for those conditions. And then the stitches are not under pressure, having not room to move. When you're having those cables in there, it makes it easier to cut within that one row between the two rows where the cables are lying. I hope it's making sense. I hope it's making sense. I'm almost done with this stripe. I'm doing really well. So the floor is open for just having good chats and having a good time and asking questions if you want to ask questions, and just talk about whatever you would like to talk about for the rest of the time until we hit the next on the hour dot in 15 minutes time. So I would love for you to chat with me in the live chat, and let's talk about all things yarny goodness. Carla, how is PE today? Is Carla still in the house? I don't know. What is lying there? Oh, that's super glue. This morning, I was attending a meeting. Afterwards, my shoe almost fell apart. So I had to make a quick pit stop going before I went back to my office space. And I bought some super glue and I mended my own shoe, and everything is hunky-dory again. I said in one of the previous lives, I'm not this typical girl buying a lot of shoes. I have one pair of summer shoes, work shoes, and I wear them up until they are like not able to be used anymore, and then I will buy a next pair. I would rather buy a lot of yarn than worry about shoes, and so that doesn't make me really different than those women that is just buying a lot of shoes, because let's face it, I'm buying yarn. But so I was able to make my own shoe today, and I'm very happy because I love this shoe, the pair that I'm wearing to work, because they're comfortable. And you know me, I'm all about comfort. I can't do high heels and fancy shoes and where you have to try to look pretty and feel so horrible the whole day. No. That is not me. So having my comfortable shoe and having the prospect of it's falling apart and I don't have that anymore makes me sad. So I fixed it myself this morning. My one colleague was like, don't you want to take it to a place where they can just fix your shoe for you? I'm like, this is going to be fixed now. I'm going to do it myself. And I did it. So hopefully it will be fine for a long time to come still. Didn't you just say this was one of the things you wanted to master, steeking? All right, yes, Rosemary. Steeking is definitely one thing that I want to master, but it's different than you cut differently, and I hope I'm correct. If I am not correct, please rectify me. But steeking, so where you would have here the rows going down like this, you would have an afterthought heel in between the rows, right? So what you will sacrifice one row to cut, and you will make sure that you keep the stitches contained on the top and the bottom row, above and below the row that you're going to sacrifice to cut into to put in an afterthought heel. Steeking would mean that I will make a cut this way. So into the column, into a stitches going down. That is steeking. So I'm going to actually cut like this. Afterthought is cutting into like this. I would assume it's one method of steeking, but I might be wrong. I must actually, maybe let me go and do research and I'll report back to you. But that's what I understand of steeking. Michelle says, I fully agree with you regarding the shoes versus yarn. I had to get shoots for summer because the other ones are just too hot for February heat. Well done regarding the fixing. I try to always do things myself. Anita says, bye, Lance. We'll see you tomorrow. Thanks, Anita. Can't wait to see you tomorrow. Rosemary says, oh, okay, I understand. I'm not sure if I'm 100% correct, though, Rosemary. That is my understanding. I might be wrong. But I will definitely go and follow up and see what is the difference. And then I'll report back. Remind me tomorrow. I hope I'm going to remember to do proper research and give you feedback. It's been a busy day. Very, very busy. Very busy. All right. So I actually have a few, one or two patterns for steeking that's in my to-do list. And I really want to embark on that. Really, really, really want to embark on that. So it's something like that I really want to do. Michelle is, okay, what do you do to stop the entire row to unravel when you cut the row on the sock stripe? Maybe I should go and watch a tutorial. So I've done an afterthought heel previously. I've done it like 2 years ago, I think. And there is a method of how you make sure to, because you would like to, for afterthought, you'll only cut half of the stitches. And there is a way that you make sure that you secure that last stitch on both sides where the cut is. But I really can't remember anymore how I did that previously. So there is definitely a way of securing those two stitches in the corner where you cut in between. But it's really not that difficult. It's in the beginning, it seems like daunting. I'm going to cut my knitting, but you're definitely able to do it. And yes, having the correct or a great tutorial next to you to help you through all those spaces and through the whole process is so valuable and makes you more confident as well. I've heard Sarah from It's a Sarah podcast explain how she steeks a cardigan. Yes, so a cardigan normally, when you've knitted in the round going down, you're going to steek it in the column of stitches. So I am definitely going to do that, and I know I can do it. You can do anything you put your mind to. Susanna says, don't be surprised if in the new year you get a pay raise. Your boss may think you need it so you can get new shoes. Oh dear, no, it's not going to happen. It would have been lovely, but I'm in government, a police officer, and nobody is going to say, oh my goodness, you need more money because look at your shoes. There's just no worries about that. But maybe that is the reason also why I try to do and fix things myself, because I am working for the government. So that would have been so nice. That would have been really special. But it's not going to happen. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. That's funny. I'm almost done with my stripe. I'm so proud of myself for doing this stripe. I'm going to try to do the other stripe also tonight. And then I really want to knit a little bit on my Hidden Gem shawl. And maybe I'll crochet tomorrow a little bit. That means. Oh, I wonder what is the situation outside. It's so dark. I can't see clouds. So I'll have to go outside and see what is the status. Is there a prospect maybe to have some rain tonight? I really pray that there would be rain, but we'll have to wait and see. I love that pattern. I made 3 of them. What pattern is that, Maggie? Oh dear me, I have a knot in my yarn, which I created myself. It's unbelievable how you get things to knot up, not even having any intentions to do so. Done with the first stripe. Well done. You are such good company. Thank you for keeping me company while I knit my stripe. Now for the next one. We're almost there. Good, good, good. Let's see what I can accomplish in 7 minutes. That'll be interesting to see. Okay, so let me go and see what we can accomplish in 7 minutes of the live. So my guess for tomorrow's night advent for Estereza Yarn Creations is definitely Now a Blue, which was our guess for tonight, or most of your guesses for tonight. And then for the felt fibers, which was yellow and green for tonight, I'm definitely going for maybe a yellow. Let me just get that again. Let me just hold it up nicely so that you can see. My guess is that it's going to go yellow orangey. Oh my goodness, I almost thought it's starting to rain, but it was just wind. My guess is that there will be a splash of green and that we go into a yellow and into an orange. What do you think? That is my guess. We might be totally wrong, or I might be totally wrong, but that is my guess. Oh, yes, the wrapped in brioche. Maggie, I think you actually, thank you for that suggestion. I think you suggested that pattern actually. Thank you for your suggestion. Rosemary says, I think Nancy from Knit Sip Happy Podcast, you know, all these podcasts. I don't have time to watch all these things. Might also have some tutorials. She is a sock designer from Canada. Oh, wow. The wrapped in brioche, yes. Thank you for that suggestion, Maggie. Good, good, good. I'm trying to do as fast as I can, knitting around so that we can see how many rounds I can do. And now bear in mind, it still had the purple color from yesterday for a bitty before it started with the pink color. So I'm actually very curious to see how many rounds can we knit before the end of this live. It's interesting. There we go, there we go, there we go. We are doing a good job. We are doing a good job. I like this. All right. It looks like I've done only one round, but it's in fact 2 rounds. It's amazing how you think sometimes you knit so fast, and then when you look at the time, it really isn't. It's taking time to knit. So that is quite interesting. Oh, the wind is blowing. I just hope that the wind is not blowing the clouds away. That makes me sad. We want the clouds. We don't want the clouds to move away. Right? All right, so we are now on row 3. So it's almost like a minute. Hello? A minute on a row, maybe a little bit longer than a minute. Katie is in the house. Michelle says Norma also has nice shawls for fates or advents. It's a nice long one. In fact, she has, I think, 3 or 4 patterns. We delved into Norma's patterns. Norma Ndlovu, bigger than life knits. I would say day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5 of this Yarn Advent Live Chat series. And she's got beautiful shawls. I remember, is it the Kruger shawl? That's the latest one. It's also gorgeous. So yes, I agree with you there, Michelle. She's got beautiful shawls. Maggie says, making these colors green and brown and brown, and green and yellow, blue and white. Oh, that's so pretty. That is beautiful, Maggie. I can just imagine how gorgeous that is. Hello. Hello, hello. You're on my yarn. You're going to push off the yarn back. Don't do that. Don't do that. What are you doing? Are you giving me kisses? Oh, that's so kind. Thank you. Alrighty. So we can start to say goodbye. It's almost time for us to say goodbye, and then we will see each other tomorrow night again, the same time, the same place, talking about unwrapping yarns and guessing what the colors will be, and be astonished about the beautiful yarns that we unwrap. And then talking about patterns, a crochet and knitting pattern for advent sets or leftover yarns, scrappy yarns, whatever you call it. And just having some wonderful time together. And Katie is having a ball. Katie. And how many rows did we do now? It looks like 3, 4 rows. Katie. She wants to now have a lot of attention. All right, so thank you so very much for joining me, unwrapping my yarn advent, spending time with me, taking time from your families or whatever you're busy doing, and spend it with me. I really, really appreciate you and the time that you're giving to me. I really enjoy our visits. I'm going to really miss it by next week, Thursday, let me tell you. And yes, then I'll see you tomorrow night, 1900 hours, 7 p.m. South African time, same place. May you all have a super evening. May you rest well. If you have your day in front of you, may you have a wonderful day. And if you're having an afternoon, I hope that you will have some time to rest and to spend some time crafting. If you're on holiday, enjoy the restful time that you have. If you're still busy, like if you're working like me, I hope that your workday goes good without any issues, that it's, you know, a little bit more quieter at work than usual. And yes, then I'll see you tomorrow. Have a super, super time. Much love from me and Katie. Bye, I'll see you tomorrow in Made by Jalene's Yarn Studio, says Rosemary. Thank you, Rosemary. Miranda says, bye, Janine and everyone. Bye, Miranda. Hope it's not too cold in the Netherlands. Bye, everyone. Mwah. Much love. Mwah. Katie, wat maak jy? Lishan says, thank you, Jalene. Have a lovely evening, everyone. Michelle's, bye. Take care and have fun. Toodles. Say bye, Amal. Bye. Toodles. Doodle. So.